Hello and welcome. This is a trailer for Managerial Mathematics. My name is Ilya Tetin and I'm going to teach you this class for this semester. So this is going to be the combination of regular mathematics or regular calculus and the managerial applications or economic applications. So the course is divided into two parts. In the first part, we are going to remind ourselves the contents of Precalculus, and in this Precalculus, you can see that we are going to study the vectors in 2 dimensions, the dot product, 3-dimensional coordinate geometry, vectors in 3 dimensions, the cross product, equations of lines and planes. So this is going to be our subject for the first 2 weeks. Then we will move to the systems of equations and inequalities, and here we're going to study the matrices, and we will learn how to solve systems of linear equations with 2 and several variables. The algebra of matrices, determinants, what is the inverse matrix, how to calculate it, and we will study how to use Cramer rule for our matrix computations. After that, week 5 and week 6 is devoted to sequences and series, and as you remember, there are arithmetic, geometric series, and we will try to implement the first mathematics of finance here in these sequences and series, and also we'll have to remind ourselves what the binomial theorem is. Week 7 and week 8 are devoted to limits, and this is a preview of calculus. The actual new topics starts from here, so you will try to find the limits numerically and graphically, algebraically, and then we will show how to find limits at infinity, limits of sequences. Next part of our course after the midterm exam, which also be online, the whole course is going to be online, will be the introduction to calculus. And in this introduction to calculus, we will learn what the differential calculus is. We'll review the rules for differentiation, and try to show different economic applications like the marginal revenue and the total revenue, marginal cost and the total cost, how to maximize profits, how to find the point elasticity of demand. So all these kind of economic problems, they are involved these introductory calculus computations, so the derivatives. After that, we will move to unconstrained optimization, and there are first and second order conditions for minimum and maximums. We also find out how to maximize our profit and how to control our inventory in these 2 weeks. After unconstrained optimization, we will move to partial differentiation, and partial differentiations and marginal product, they are involving different economic applications like the consumer utility functions, Keynesian multiplier, cost and revenue functions, second order partial derivatives also will be used extensively during these 2 weeks. Next is going to be the last part of the course, the further topics in calculus. So these topics include the chain rule, the product rule, the quotient rule, how to calculate the derivatives, and we also move to integration and find at least definite integrals over here. So this is going to be our course. The first part of the course involves Precalculus textbook of Stewart, and the second part involves calculus book of also by the author Stewart. So it's not necessary to have it, but it will be great if you will practice yourself at home and solve different other examples from those textbooks. So, how to succeed in this course? Just do your homework, just practice, and this will be enough for you just to understand the logic of calculations and computations. Also, I have to remind you that this is supposed to be online course, so we will meet only 3 times during this semester, and the rest will be offline videos recorded like this one. I'll show you how to perform calculations on my iPad, so you will see the actual logic of computations just like you will see it on the blackboard, and we will introduce different activities on Moodle, and I assume that we will you will participate in forum activities, in the discussions, where I will post different kind of problems or applications, and you will suggest and find your own applications of this or that problem. Okay. So the grading for this course will be generous. Don't worry about your grades at all. Just if you experience any difficulties, contact me anyway, like email or come to my office. I will always be glad to see you and try to help you, try to do what I can. All right. Hopefully this course will be beneficial for you, and you will raise your level of mathematical knowledge, and also you will see different applications of mathematics to economics. Thank you.